Who did you vote for?
Kamala Harris. I don't like her as much as the next guy, but it's better than having, an actual fascist in office.
California is one of the most influential blue states, but yet more than 40% of Californians voted for Trump. In this age of dramatic liberals crying on TikTok, red-pilled frat bros doing Trump dances, and literal misinformation,
Bluetooth earrings.
the line between truth and propaganda is becoming a lot more blurred. Today, we went out onto the streets to really listen to both sides of Californians.
Honestly, I went Trump just because I felt Kamala was kind of fake. He is racist. There's no doubt about that. There's a little bit more trust in what the fuck he says than Kamala, and she changed her stance on a lot of things really close to it, and Trump has been saying the same shit.
I think people are tired of seeing the United States ripped off.
The United States has been ripped off for many, many years by its bad trade deals.
Kamala, of course. You're a dumbass if you voted for Trump. First of all, he's a felon, pedophile, said he thought his daughter was attractive.
Well, she does have a very nice figure. I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her.
And she's smarter, too. Let's be for real.
Who would I vote for? Definitely not. What's her name?
Kamala?
Definitely definitely not Kamala.
She basically fucked her way to where she's at now.
If Camilla's president, they might start letting some crazy shit happen. The thing about the non-gender restrooms, where the boys can go in the girl restroom, I feel like
ridiculous.
That's crazy though.
How do you feel about Trump's policies when it comes to transgenderism?
I believe that gender-affirming care is just the same amount of health care as everything else. And if there are people out there that aren't able to get that kind of health care, that's extremely bad.
Fuck no. I don't deal with no type of fag activity. If you was a nigga before, you gonna always be a nigga in my eyes. To male nature, that is disrespectful.
You're not finna sit here. If your name is Jerry, your name is Jerry. I'm not calling you by no female name.
No Zay.
No. No. If you're forcing me to call you something else, I'm straight walking away. That's not. We don't do that.
Yeah.
First, they need to stop putting older men. Actually, I think they need to be a little bit younger because clearly they could have dementia. And they say if a woman runs the country, they're emotional. But clearly, men if you run the country and we go into wars back and forth, and I don't understand how we're emotional when clearly they're an emotional one. I don't know how I feel about them running. They're not doing a good job.
He is very leftist, and there's talk of the Project 2025, and that's planning to take away a lot of rights and to attack minorities and women's rights. And just him in general, him sexualizing his daughter, him having multiple felonies, him having rape accusations. There's just so much that...
I believe more that the world is turning, instead of right or left, I believe that it's more like a globalism or nationalism. Nationalism in a good way, right? To start to think about your country, your people. I'm coming from Argentina, a country that was amazing, and we have almost 40 years of the left. And they screw the country if you check it out how bad is the economy.
Donald or Kamala? Donald or Kamala?
I don't think y'all ready for it.
I'm ready.
No, hell no.
No, come on.
I'm be Congress. I'm telling you that now. I'm smarter than all them niggas. But y'all just don't know because I'm on the street. Now, if I had a shirt tie said, then you said, you might with a question might have because you don't know. Can I say you the smartest person on earth right now?
No, probably not. Definitely not.
Definitely not. Where did that come from? That might be room for error.
Yeah, I don't know.
Judging a book by its cover. Or it might be Donald Trump protecting his house.
The far-right party scares people into wanting to vote for them, otherwise the left-wing party will come into power, and the left-wing party does the exact same thing, and then everybody's surprised when they have kind of more of the same. It's because it's more of the same when other people are struggling. I've been in Europe for a little bit. I lived there for 2 months, and I saw the exact same, I guess you could say, pattern happen over there.
To the immigrants who are perfectly legal and have papers, what is the point in having citizenship if you're going to get deported anyways? And since Trump is now president, he's going to deport all the people who already had their own citizenship, who applied, waited for their own citizenship legally, and he's going to kick them out for absolutely no reason, just for them being not from this country. To me, that just doesn't sound right.
I'm Mexican, so Deportation wise, both Obama and Biden have deported more people than Trump while he was in office. You realize that it's more crazy what he says than the crazy that he actually does. Yes, he's corrupt, but I believe every politician to a certain extent is corrupt.
Who did you vote for?
Not the one that's going to be president. One, I'm a black woman, so of course I had an affinity toward hoping a black woman might actually win the election. I think the other person is too old and is mentally ill. I'm praying.
You're praying?
I'm praying that things work out and that all the things he says he's going to do that he doesn't do.
Is the world going to shit?
I think that no matter what happens, we're kind of at the will of other people making decisions for us.
You have to think about more in like big picture, and the elites control the world, and the politicians are a little puppet. But at the end, the world is going in directions that sometimes we cannot, control.
That is crazy though.